What's up, guys? It's Benny. I hope you like horror movies because I'm about to show you the stuff of nightmares. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very close-up, high-quality photo of Hillary Clinton, obviously, right? Because Hillary Clinton is literally morphing into George Soros before our very eyes. There can only be two living Sith, obviously, the Master and the Apprentice. It's clearly what's going on here. I can't believe this is real. It is not AI. It's a real Hillary Clinton.
Rockefeller Foundation Resilience Center, the Desai Foundation, the Rockefeller Foundation, the Council for Inclusive Capitalism,
the Rockefeller
and the
Foundation.
Algorand Foundation to launch a $50 million...
Shut up. Okay. Why aren't you in prison? The point is that things aren't going great for George Soros. George Soros is incredibly old. He is 94 years old. George Soros cannot read any longer. He can't speak any longer. And no one's seen him alive in a very long time. It's very curious because his son just got married, and we're going to cover some of the suspicious circumstances around that marriage. Of course, it's all connected to Hillary Clinton. The Sith must have a master and an apprentice. Only two Sith exist at one time. George Soros is not doing great.
Of the green ice sheet affects acid
It's not AI.
Would
Really happening.
increase the level of the oceans by 7 meters.
Got it. Okay, yeah, okay. We're going with the increasing the levels of the oceans to 7 meters. I mean, listen, man, I get it. When you have eye bags that big, eye bags that could cover Yankee Stadium, then yeah, maybe something gets in the way when you're trying to read. The point is that for a very long time, George Soros has been taking a massive step back. George Soros hands over controls of his $25 billion empire to his son, Alexander Soros, vows to even be more political than his father. Look at this. This is Alexander Soros right here. And, par for the course, exactly what you'd assume. Maybe this is what happened. Maybe Alexander Soros hugged Joe Biden and then hugged his father, and whatever Joe Biden has, like, translated over to George Soros. Because I think I've literally heard Joe Biden give this exact same speech.
Acid.
Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, Alexander Soros has a quirky and fun-loving guy. Oh boy, yeah. Don't ask too many questions. George Soros handed empire over to Alex Soros. News broke that Soros passed away a few weeks ago. George responded on Twitter saying that he was in great health. It's always good when you have to do this. I am alive and healthy, says George Soros. Takes to Twitter to prove he's alive and hasn't had a heart attack. I am alive and healthy. Okay. Has there been any proof of life of George Soros in a really long time? I don't know, man. I'm not sure. Yikes. It's amazing. They handed over to Alex concerns about Donald Trump returning to the White House. Alex Soros promised the Wall Street Journal here that he was going to stop Trump from getting to the White House with meetings like this. Tim Walz. Look at the phenotype of beta leftist men. Isn't that something? This, ladies and gentlemen, these are the three archetypes of left-wing men. You have one right here, doughy eunuch, right here, twink, or right here, evil Lord Voldemort. These are the archetypes. Okay. Anyway, thought George Soros was bad. You haven't seen anything yet. Alex Soros is back, and he's ready to fund billions of dollars into candidates' coffers. Okay, how'd that work out for you exactly with Kamala? This is Huma Abedin. Huma Abedin, of course, the longtime Hillary Clinton aide. Super shady. Was married to Anthony Weiner. Anthony Weiner couldn't get his own wiener under control, and so they broke up. She was married to Anthony Weiner. She has like kids with him and everything like that. She thought that was going to be the wagon that she would hitch herself to, and that they would sail off into the, running for president or something. Anthony Weiner, again, like caught had to go to jail for being a sex pest. And now Huma Abedin has decided, matchmaker, make me a match. And Hillary Clinton said, well, how about you marry somebody whose father, looked just like me? And it's a love story for all time. Here's the wedding. Did they add this music? Are you? It's like a Bride of Frankenstein situation. Anyway, the point is that they did have a wedding. It was attended by lots of fancy people. Here's a couple of photos here, ladies and gentlemen. This is a photo of Bill Clinton at the wedding and Hillary Clinton at the wedding. Not looking great. Again, they're the ones who clearly set all this up. It was the Clintons who brought Soros, sort of like created the Soros monster and said, you need to just give us all your money and we'll create hell on earth. Bill Clinton not looking great, looking extremely gaunt and washed over, a pale, and his hands just kind of like withering away. And we've seen this in clips of Bill Clinton. We've seen Bill Clinton, like this clip. This is one of the very most recent clips of Bill Clinton caught on tape. You can see here, he's like barely able to walk. His aides are following him very closely. He can hardly move. He's needing to hold himself up. And Bill Clinton not doing well. Anyway, these are some of the photos from the wedding. There you go. All right. Holy moly. I mean, just somebody eat it. Somebody eat a double bacon cheeseburger, will you? Please. Someone. Anyway, I mean, it's, whatever. I'm not one to, it is what it is. The world needs evil villains, right? Obviously. And here's allegedly a photo of George Soros with his son. I say this allegedly because George Soros didn't make any appearance at the wedding. Something's terribly wrong. I don't know what's wrong exactly. I'm telling you that his hand doesn't look great, right? You can always see it in the hands, the clubbing and so on and so forth. And we've never, ever wished anything ill will on anyone, all right, on this channel. But hot damn, at 94, with a life of evil weighing on your shoulders, and the creation, of course, of the globalist hellscape that we all live in right now, I don't know, maybe it just weighs on you. George Soros mysteriously skips son's wedding, even though it was at his house. Billionaire Democrat donor George Soros did not attend the luxurious wedding. Huma Abedin, his son. Why? Bill and Hillary Clinton were there. Kamala Harris was there. Doug Emhoff was there. Nancy Pelosi was there. Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries were all there. And Jimmy Fallon was there. But 94-year-old George Soros was not in attendance. Okay. Instead, he reportedly hosted an intimate gathering on Friday, the day before the nuptials, which was officiated by a rabbi and an imam in order to honor Alex's Jewish heritage and Abedin's Muslim beliefs. Boy, oh boy. Soros told the publication that he and his wife hosted an intimate family service at their home. Soros maintained Soros is in good health. When asked, he skipped out on the festivities. Soros was pictured with Alex wearing his wedding day suit in a happy snap. Okay. I don't know, man. They've covered up a lot bigger things than this. You can see Hillary here. George Soros absent from his son's wedding. Don't worry, he's in big health. Insider insists. Got it. Yeah, they're in great health. Just look at them. They got married. The son's father was not there. That's what everyone's noting here. Where are all the photos of George Soros and his family from yesterday's wedding? Don't tell me they didn't have anyone to post a single pic. Gone a long time ago. Uh-oh. That's what everyone's saying. George Soros resurrected from the dead after being conjured by Huma Abedin to appear at the wedding of Alex Soros. All right. Some gallows humor there. We don't wish ill on anyone. We just wish prison on them, if they've committed crimes. And obviously there's a lot of crimes in this photograph. Some we probably can't even talk about on the channel because they get the channel taken down. But boy, I sure hope that they're getting looked into. We'll see. People keep on the show that they're going to start subpoenaing George Soros and the Open Society Foundation. Boy, that'd be nice. We'll see, ladies and gentlemen. But TDS, as we have demonstrated on the channel, one hell of a drug. And ladies and gentlemen, you should always be considering hell in these circumstances. You know what I mean? It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. See ya.